Hey guys, so just want to quickly go through the steps of applying for the Small Business COVID-19 Support Grant. Unfortunately, us as accountants cannot apply for you because they require you to verify your ID as well as put in your personal information. So accountants aren't able to apply for the Small Business Grant for you. So this Small Business Grant, just to clarify, is the $10,000 grant that we've been talking about. It's going to be used for expenses that are unavoidable for your business. So utilities, council rates, telecommunication, professional advice such as accounting or legal, wages for employees not eligible for JobKeeper, and paying for franchise fees as well as creditors if you're closing your business. So the eligibility requirements, just to clarify, is you need to have an ABN as of 1st of March. You need to have to be registered for GST. You need to be submitting BASs, as well as you have to have employees from 1 to 19 full-time employees from 1st of March. Also, you need to ensure your payroll is under 900K. So basically, if you're not paying any New South Wales payroll tax, that basically means that you're eligible for this. The last thing you need to make sure you do is make sure that there is a 75% decline in turnover to be able to apply for this. So has there been a 75% decline in turnovers after the 31st of March? If there is, you need to select those periods and explain to the New South Wales Service New South Wales that you have lost 75%. And you need to make sure that you have that evidence saved and you've done the test to ensure that you have that, because Service New South Wales can audit you and check the documents. So once you're for sure have all that information and you've confirmed with your accountant, then you can apply. So one thing I also want to mention is that you will probably need an accountant to provide a letter for you. So make sure you speak to your accountant, and that accountant can provide a letter for you, and I'll show you guys what that letter would need. So first step is to click on apply online. So go onto this website and then click on apply online. So what would happen after that is that it will take you to a link where you'll have to then log in with your email, but then also prove that you are who you say you are. You'll more than likely need to put in your New South Wales license as well as a Medicare card. Right, so once you've put in your details and you've verified who you are, the next step is now to fill out the form. So the first step is to fill out the personal details of yourself, and then the next step is to fill out the company or the business details. So once you put those in, the next step is to answer the questions to make sure you're eligible. So they will first ask you how many full-time employees you have as of 1st of March. Then they will ask, is your turnover over 75,000? Then they will also ask, is your payroll under 900K? So if you answered yes to all of those, then you can pretty much click the next step. The next question is basically, have you turned over less than 75% compared to the same period last year? So what that means is that back in April 2019, for the first fortnight after 30th of March, did you experience a significant decline? So let's just say that in April 2019, the client made $10,000, and then now in the first fortnight of April 2020, the client has made $2,000. That basically means they have an 80% drop. There was an $8,000 decline from the first fortnight of April in 2019 to the first fortnight in 2020 in April. So that basically means that they satisfied that 75% or more test. If that's the case, then they can now work out what grant they want to be claiming for. In most cases, clients will try to claim for the $10,000. You got to be careful though. If you don't have the expenses to claim for that $10,000, then it's more than likely not a good idea to do that, because then you may get audited and you'll have to prove what the $10,000 went to. So again, it's not just a free cash grab that you can put in your pocket. You actually have to spend the money on unavoidable expenses. Those a list of unavoidable expenses are these ones here. You also need to make sure that you don't spend it on expenses such as these. If you do try to spend it on this, then you will get into issues when they do audit you. Then the next step is to provide supporting documents. So you'll have to jump on the ATO portal to go and get your business activity statement, or you can ask that from your accountant. Also need to get a letter from your accountant confirming that you're a small business but also have a $75,000 turnover and you sit below 900K when it comes to your payroll. The accountant also needs to verify that there has been a 75% drop in turnover. More than likely, you have to get your accountant to do this. It will take a bit of your accountant's time. Please note that it's not just a letter that the accountant's providing. The accountant will have to review the numbers and look at your bank statements or look at your accounting software just to double check if it's correct. So they will spend, probably around half an hour to an hour to look at all this information and also get your business activity statement. If you haven't done all this stuff, your business activity statement, then they'll probably have to do that for you as well, which may cost a bit of money. So make sure that's all done. Then you just need to select the file, upload that, and then click next. So I'm just going to go away and do that right now. So now I've done that, the next step is to put in your bank details. So once you put in the bank details of the company, so I'm just going to go ahead and do that. I believe the last step is just to verify the number. So next step will be next, and you just need to basically verify all the details that you've put. You need to now declare that you agree to the terms and conditions, and you understand that if you've provided false and misleading information, it could be an offense, and they will check this information. So you've got to be very, very careful, and it's a good idea to get your accountant to look at this. And then the last step is you're authorized to apply for this for your small business as well. So, but that's about it, guys.